Hey guys, it's me. Ooh, I kind of like this setting. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about something important. So I've been thinking about this for like a really long time and I didn't really do a video. I was just kind of like, I don't really know, let me gather my thoughts. But then Daisy or Dazers, she likes two names, sent me a tweet and I watched her video and it was really moving, and so I wanted to do a video as well. I guess this is the push to get me to do this video, but it's about bullying. So, gosh, you don't even know where to start for these kinds of topics, but I was bullied. Let's start with that. And I'm constantly getting bullied, especially now with the internet. And there's cyberbullying, and then there's actual bullying. So let me talk about my childhood. So I was bullied. I remember the first time I went to a babysitter, and my mom was working and my dad was working, and I don't know, like, I was there for a couple weeks kind of a thing, and it was the same place that my cousin went to, and I remember being 4, and I didn't know how to swim, and I was like the youngest one, and I remember going in the backyard. I don't know why I'm crying about it. It's not like, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm crying. Okay, so anyway, I remember not being able to swim, and my parents were like, well, you're only 4 years old, you don't have to like swim yet, kind of thing. And they had a pool. Anyway, there was a bunch of kids. This babysitter had like a lot of kids, and they pushed me into the pool. And it was like an above ground pool, so what I remember is being thrown into the pool, so not pushed. Totally lying on my story now. And I remember not being able to breathe, and it was really hard and scary. And I remember the dad coming home from work, he like jumped in his like business suit and everything like that to like pull me out. So I almost drowned, I almost died because I was bullied. Very scary. And it's one of those things you push out of your head. Like, I don't really think about it, but it makes a lot of sense why I don't like water. I don't trust any water sports, like water skiing. Maybe a Sea-Doo with like a life jacket and stuff like that. Like, now I can swim. I passed the whole swimming thing in high school where you had to like swim for like 20 minutes and not touch the edges. I did all that. But it's really scary, you know, when you're 4 years old and you're just being picked on. And then there was another time when I was probably like 6, 7 type of thing. I was over at a friend's house, and they had a lot of kids there. Like, their family just had a lot of kids, and I was friends with the girl who was my age, but she had an older brother who always picked on me. And a lot of the times I don't really remember, but one time I remember him taking my arm and pulling it back, and like he almost broke my arm. And it wasn't like I was friends with him, we were playing rough. He was just bullying me. And those are like the physical violence bullying. And so my mom didn't let me go over there anymore, you know, and actually I just wasn't allowed to like spend the night anywhere. And so I was bullied, like physically bullied as a child. And growing up, like in growing up in elementary school, I had friends here and there, but I don't really remember like friends. I would remember having like a best friend, you know, and they come over for a little bit and then they stopped talking to me. And one of them stopped talking to me. She was white, and it's because when she came over, her mom dropped her off and then, you know, met my parents type of thing, and then went to school, and she stopped talking to me. And it was because her parents said I was Chinese and she wasn't allowed to talk to me anymore. So I had that, which was, I guess, kind of like bullying, or kind of just like a whole, I don't even know what that's called, but I had that a lot. Someone I knew wasn't, this person I know was friends with the principal's son at our school, and they were Vietnamese, and the principal said that he wasn't invited to this party, this birthday party, and we're like 8 type of thing, because he was Chinese, and he wasn't Chinese, but that was just something. So, I mean, we go through all this. I go through, you know, being Asian in a predominantly all kinds of races except for Asian, except for the one guy who lived on my street, and then my family. So, for a long time, especially in middle school, it was really hard. I was called Chinese. I remember every day in 2nd grade at second recess, I would go to the library and I would borrow a book. Like, I was always by myself it did make me sad before. I don't know why. I'm all sad for the Elessa back in the day. But like, I borrowed a book every day to the point where I was borrowing books over and over again. Like, you know, you sign the name and there's me again. And I was by myself for like a long time, and they let me play on the jungle gym, and it's really sad, and I feel really sad for those who have to go through that because it's really hard. So then I grew up, I was a nerd, and I had glasses. I wore glasses in 2nd grade, which is why, on top of everything, I didn't have friends because kids are really mean. And this is my story. That's gonna take forever, and then I guess I'll have a message. But like, I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. People are bullied. You just have to be able to fight and overcome that. From all my life, all through elementary, middle school, and even high school. High school was better. I met friends. Middle school, I met friends. I had best friends, and you know, we're still friends now. And luckily, kids are growing up, but kids are really mean, and you need to be strong and you need to hold your ground. You know, I'm little, so it's really hard when a boy's bullying you, but you really have to stay your ground, and you have to not let all the stuff that's happened in the past affect who you are now. And I have so much to tell, but I guess we'll save that next stuff for later. But I want to say that being bullied is really hard, but you can grow out of that. And if you are being bullied and being hurt, then you should talk to somebody. I never got help because I just thought that's just what I knew. And the problem is that if you do seek help and your teachers are like, oh, Erin, you need to be friends with Elessa, then they're going to make fun of you even more. So it's like, you know what, you don't even need them. And that's kind of how I live my life now. If someone is not nice to me or they're just negative vibes, then they're out of my life. Like, I don't have time for that. Life is short. And you should focus on yourself. Be who you could be, do what you want to do, and follow your dreams, because, you know, like they always have those high school reunion shows, and like, I say like a lot, huh, when I talk, is that those who are mean are so busy doing that and being so negative, they're not focusing on themselves and improving themselves. But here I am being told that I'm Asian, and I can't wear makeup, and I can't wear eyeshadow, and I'm ugly. I'm always going to be ugly, squinty eyes, slanted eyes. And I've figured out how to wear makeup, do eyeshadows, do what I love to do. And what are they doing now? I don't even know. So it's like, it's up to you to follow what you want to do. And don't let anything stop you. Don't let any of those obstacles stop you, because truly you're the one who's going to dictate your destiny, and you need to follow what you believe in. And it sounds so preachy, but it's very true. Like, if you want to become a makeup artist, then you've got to take those steps. You can't just ask somebody, hey, I want to be a makeup artist. You have to figure that out, and that's not just going to be handed to you. You have to work hard, and you've got to let others know that you're interested, and then they'll help you and assist you into getting there. But it's not just going to be handed to you. So that is my story. I'm going to work on these things usually. Like, I'm pretty good at speaking, but I took a class in college on speaking because I was so bad. I was really shy in high school, and I know why, because everyone just kind of talks over me and everything like that, and it happens all the time. People just steamroll. So you gotta listen to them, let them talk, because sometimes they just want to hear themselves talk, and even when you do talk, they don't care. And I guess that's really it, is that truly when you're young and you feel like friends are really important, you need to find good friends, not my eyelash. You need to find good friends, friends who care about you, and friends who are there for you, not when they need you for something that they need. Because that's the worst, is when they're like, oh, let's be friends whenever it's convenient for them. So if you're in high school and middle school and you want to be friends with the popular people, they don't want to be friends with you. It's just like dating. If a guy doesn't like you or a girl doesn't like you, you can't make them like you. And that's the same thing with everything else, relationships. So that's the way I live, is that if you don't like me, I can't make you like me. If you don't like what I do, if you think I'm ugly, I can't change your opinion on me no matter what. And I think that life is too short. You never know what's going to happen. I live a very different life than other people. I live for today, and every day I do something for me that makes me happy. And I guess that's it for this video. I do have more videos on my Elessa TV channel, but I did promise a video about depression and happy pills and all that stuff. So I'll talk about that soon. And on a happy note, I did a tutorial for this look. It's so pretty! Thank you so much, you guys, for helping me name it on Facebook. I know yours are like, why is she so... That's just how I am. I've kind of learned that it's all in your thinking. This is the last thing, and I will shut it off, shut it down, is that two people could be living the same life, could be doing the same job, same relationships kind of thing, but it's all in how you think and how you feel is how you're going to be. So my life has ups and downs, more downs than ups, but I focus on the ups and I run with that, and that's what I think you should do. If you're struggling, no matter how you're struggling, the best thing is to focus on the good, focus on what you love, and it'll make you feel better. So I'm Elessa. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.